when he's got his own big test.
Look, he's changed a lot as a person. I mean, you know, you couldn't have got him to bloody come to the venue, let alone get in the ring. But he needs to focus, Daniel, on one thing, and that's on the 22nd of February, next Riyadh season fight, when he's got a tough fight.
I think he wins the fight. You know, I mean, I'm kind of like Joseph's unofficial promoter. He's a mate of mine. I love him.
British boxing promoter Frank Warren isn't holding back when discussing Daniel Dubois' focus ahead of his showdown with Joseph Parker. Warren criticized Dubois for being too fixated on calling out Oleksandr Usyk instead of concentrating on the dangerous challenge ahead. He pointed out that Dubois has changed over the years and warned that Parker is no easy fight. However, Warren still believes in his fighter, praising Dubois' recent form and insisting he has what it takes to get the job done.
Every fight on there is a dream fight. You know, I think Daniel, who's on a roll at the moment, who's very confident.
Another hard fight for him, by the way.
I was just going to say, he's in with it. He's not got another. When was the last time he had an easy job?
Precisely.
I mean, he had no easy jobs, and he's in with a winning fighter, a guy who's turned his career.
Meanwhile, Joseph Parker's promoter, David Higgins, is brimming with confidence, boldly stating that Parker will defeat Daniel Dubois on February 22nd. No doubt about it. Higgins acknowledged Dubois' past opponent, Anthony Joshua, but claimed that Joshua wasn't fully prepared for Dubois, which played a big role in his downfall. Now, Higgins believes Parker is ready, focused, and determined to expose Dubois and secure a statement victory.
I think Joseph will beat Daniel Dubois and become a two-time world champion. And I think, no disrespect to Anthony Joshua, like, he did amazing things, but he didn't really want to be in that ring with Daniel Dubois.
David Higgins didn't hold back, revealing that Dubois' team seems to underestimate Joseph Parker. He suggested that Dubois might be too overconfident, believing he can simply punch through Parker without consequences. But Higgins was quick to remind everyone of Parker's dominant performance against Deontay Wilder, proving he can handle knockout artists. Now he insists Parker is coming in with that same intensity, feeling unshakable and ready to shock Dubois. Who do you think takes the win? Drop your predictions in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more updates. Stay tuned. Eddie Hearn isn't
feeling unbeatable. I think they genuinely don't give Joseph Parker a chance. Frank Warren and Dubois and the team there think he's going to punch holes in Joseph Parker. That suits us quite fine. We've been the underdog every fight. They expected us to lose against Wilder.
Buying into the hype surrounding Dubois. He completely dismissed Dubois' chances against Joseph Parker, arguing that Parker's superb boxing IQ and skill set are tailor-made to break Dubois down piece by piece. Hearn noted that Dubois seems overconfident after his win over Anthony Joshua and is already looking ahead to Oleksandr Usyk. However, Hearn issued a warning. Dubois might be ignoring the real threat standing in front of him.
I think he's got the style to beat Daniel Dubois. I think sometimes when you get that big win, you know, you get a little bit carried away, see him in the ring against, you know, calling out Usyk, and, you know, if I'm Joseph Parker, I'm just chipping away, working away.
Eddie Hearn believes Daniel Dubois has developed a sense of arrogance that could cost him on fight night. While some may see Dubois as an unstoppable force, Hearn predicts that Joseph Parker will expose his flaws when the pressure mounts. He pointed out that Dubois was once tested early in a fight but managed to survive. However, his rising confidence may now delay that moment until the 7th, 8th, or even 9th round. And that's where Parker will make him question his heart. Backing this up, David Higgins reminded everyone that Parker thrives as the underdog. He recalled Parker's victories over Deontay Wilder and Zhilei Zhang, where many counted him out, only for him to prove them wrong.
Joseph totally outclassed Wilder, expected us to lose against Zhang. Joseph outclassed Zhang, won nearly every round. So coming in as an underdog against Dubois, who's coming off an easy win against Anthony Joshua, is not a problem for Joseph Parker.
According to Higgins, history is about to repeat itself. Eddie Hearn has made it clear. Joseph Parker is his pick for fight night. He's not just predicting a Parker victory, he's openly rooting for him. With his constant praise and unwavering confidence in Parker's abilities, some are even joking that Hearn is starting to sound like Parker's unofficial promoter.
Just got off a flight.
Yeah, caught me at the wrong time. I was just off the flight and I was agitated and everything. But yeah, it was what was needed, I guess, to get to burn the fire and.
As the fight approaches, tensions are rising and the stakes couldn't be higher. Will Dubois' raw power and aggression be too much for Parker, or will Parker's experience and technical mastery lead him to victory once again? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't.
Yeah, this has been talked about, but like I said, I got to get through Parker. Get through Parker first, but I want to get the undisputed, have all the belts.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for all the latest boxing updates. Daniel Dubois shrugged off criticism over calling out Oleksandr Usyk, making it clear he doesn't care what anyone thinks. He emphasized that he's been in the game long enough to understand the promotional side of boxing and isn't afraid to make bold statements to keep his name in the spotlight. Dubois admitted that before he can think about Usyk, he has to take care of Joseph Parker first. "Yeah, there's been talk, but I've got to get through Parker first," Dubois said. But make no mistake, his eyes are on undisputed glory. Despite his confidence, Dubois insisted he's not underestimating Parker. He hinted at a game plan designed to neutralize whatever Parker brings and is prepared to put him to sleep. "I won't overlook anything, but he'll do whatever he does, only I'll do it better." Dubois believes he's an
and they both got that momentum. So it's actually a bloody good heavyweight boxing matchup, because you got two guys who are in their prime, steaming in off 3 wins with momentum, who are arguably coming into their best. So it's a very good fight.
Unstoppable force, comparing himself to a train that won't be derailed. "I feel like I can go through these guys and keep the momentum going. I'm on a roll." Meanwhile, David Higgins acknowledged the high stakes of this matchup. Both Dubois and Parker are on 3-fight win streaks.
It's a close fight, and if it could go either way, but I'll bet Joseph Parker on that one.
Making this a battle between two fighters at their peak, each determined to seize their shot at the belts. Higgins didn't hesitate when giving his prediction. He firmly believes Joseph Parker will emerge victorious against Dubois, confident in Parker's experience, skill, and durability. Higgins stated that when the dust settles, it will be Parker's hand raised on fight night. Daniel Dubois made it clear that his focus is locked on Joseph Parker, brushing off talks of a rematch with Oleksandr Usyk. "Who even knows what Usyk is going to do? He might retire," Dubois said. "Right now, my attention is on Parker. I've got to make some noise." Dubois didn't mince words when predicting the outcome. He sees Parker as an easy opponent.
I think it's a great fight, and they're really putting Dan in there, fight after fight after fight, hard fights, I think Joseph Parker stylistically could cause him a lot of problems with his speed and experience, and he's been in there with the likes of Wilder and Zhang, who are 2 massive.
"I'll shut him down and put him to sleep," he declared. "I'll finish him in 3 rounds. Meanwhile, Lawrence Okolie weighed in, calling it a tough challenge for Dubois. He pointed out that Parker's style could cause serious problems, questioning whether Dubois has...
I think Dan's just a bit too much on a roll right now, so I do favour Dan, but I can just see how Parker could just nullify and just work his way to a point.
The speed and experience to handle such a test. "Daniel will definitely have trouble. It's a hard fight," Okolie said. "I think it's a great matchup." Furthermore, Okolie acknowledged that Dubois is riding a strong winning streak, which could give him the edge against Parker. While Okolie admitted that Parker would put up a great fight, he also confessed he'd be surprised if Parker pulls off the win. Discussing his next opponent, Joseph...
You got lucky last time. You definitely got lucky. That wasn't a low blow. You never saw him grabbing his balls or nothing on the floor. Yeah, I'm just saying he got lucky last time. Next time he won't be lucky.
You're going for all the Brits, so you're the last one up.
It's about time.
Parker, Daniel Dubois made it clear that he isn't looking for an easy route to the top. "Joseph is exactly the kind of fight I need to prepare for Usyk," Dubois stated. "I don't want easy tests. I need the toughest guys to..."
It's a fabulous show. I mean, unbelievable. I mean, you look at the fights on there, you look at the fighters that are on there, the matches that they're in. It's brilliant. I mean, it is a punter's dream. There's no doubt about that.
"Bring out the best in me." Dubois also reflected on his previous bout with Usyk, insisting, "Usyk got really lucky last time, but he won't be so lucky when we face each other again. Moreover, Frank Warren described the February 22nd card as the most incredible lineup he has ever witnessed, calling it a dream come true for true boxing fans. Warren added, "It's a fabulous show. I mean, unbelievable. With both fighters locked in and tensions rising, the stage is set for a blockbuster showdown. Will Dubois' power prove too much for Parker, or will Parker's experience and technical mastery carry him to victory? Stay tuned for all the latest updates."